What the fuck? Technical difficulties, everyone. What is up? What's up, everyone out there? It is Thursday night, and it is Bet That with Jerrion. Of course, Dan over here, and you, my man to my left.
Jerry and Blaze, what's going on? What up, world? We are in the building. Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday. It's got almost Friday. But we've had a busy week so far, sir. NBA offseason's kicking off strong.
Yes. Trades, new coaches, firings.
And like rumors?
Yeah, rumor mill.
Rumor mill like crazy right now. But anyways, I think we should kick off the show with the latest addition in the coaches for a new hire. Indiana Pacers get a new coach. That's Rick Carlisle. You might know him from the formerly head coach of the Dallas Mavericks. But now he's making what? I think it was $29 million for 4 years.
Good money.
The Pacers. Not too bad, not too shabby. I wouldn't sneeze at it, but how do you think he's going to do with the Indiana Pacers? Because they're not really that great of a team. I mean, they do have Miles Turner. They do have Victor Oladipo, although I think he's a free agent this year. I'm not quite 100% sure.
Yeah.
And they do have Demetrius Sabonis, too. So what are your predictions on the Rick Carlisle Pacers for next year?
Well, I think it was a good move for him, first of all. He's good at – they're going to have a young team. I mean, all they really have is Sabonis maybe. They got him returning. I mean, he's an all-star, so they got him. I believe Miles Turner is gone as well. I believe he's going to be out of there.
Yep, so I believe his contract's up too.
Yeah, I think he's trying to get to L.A. Miles Turner. I was saying he's trying to get to L.A.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, the coverage is going to be pretty bare, man, for him there. So, low expectations, guaranteed money, win-win. You know, I think that's why he didn't wait around. I think that's why he jumped on the job. He's got familiarity there. I think it was a good move for them. Good stopgap coach, because that's all it's going to be. They're not going to the playoffs or anything next year. Bet that.
Bet that. Hold on, I'm left-handed.
I was saying,
real slow. There we go. Bet that.
Yeah.
So yeah, mediocre year for the Indiana Pacers next year. They do have a person that I like, and that is Caris LeVert. I am a huge fan of Caris LeVert. I want him in LA so bad as a shooting guard. He's so underrated, and he's so young and so much potential. And I think under the right leadership, maybe a wing of a legend or future Hall of Famer, two of them maybe, he could become pretty good. I do like Caris LeVert.
Yeah, LeVert is a good player. I forgot about LeVert. I'm sorry about that. No disrespect to Caris LeVert. So they got LeVert and they got Sabonis. So the cover's not too bare, but again, the East is on the rise. No playoffs. Bet that.
No playoffs. I agree. Bet that. No playoffs. All right, so moving on to other coaches. The Boston Celtics got a new head coach.
Yes, sir. Ime Udoka. I think I actually pronounced that really well, too. I remember this guy as a player, man. Played for the Spurs. Great role player. Yeah, he did play for the Lakers. That's right. Great role player, man. I remember when he first started coaching, I was like, I figured this guy's going to get a job sooner than later. So I'm very happy for him, man. Very happy for him. Good job. You got two great players to go with. You got Horford back to mentor. Good move, man. Happy for him. What do you think?
I don't like this hire because what about this man? And what about This man.
Okay, true. I'm with you on Mark. But I think Chauncey is gonna go to New Orleans.
Oh, so you think Chauncey's gonna be a Pelican?
I think he's gonna be the Pelican. I think that they're gonna get Chauncey. I do. I really do. I don't know what's going on with Mark Jackson, man. They got some blackball shit going on here. It's ridiculous at this point. I don't know what's going on.
I mean, shout out to Udoka. Good job on getting this head coaching. And like, you are deserving of a head coaching job.
Right.
I don't think he's deserving of a head coaching job above Mark Jackson, definitely, or
Agreed.
Chauncey Billups. But as you said, I didn't know this, but as you said, Chauncey Billups is in cahoots with somebody else already. So, but Mark Jackson, something's going on with him. Like, this guy built probably the best team in almost in recent NBA history. We'll say that. And in the Golden State Warriors, and then got bounced out. And then that team went on to win, what is it, one chip. So, and it go on to win, 72 games. So, but
he is the orchestrator of the Golden State Warriors dynasty, basically, is what my boy Dan is alluding to.
And yet,
he put them on that path. He was there.
This man does not have a job.
Yeah, it's mind-boggling, man. But I mean, there's a couple other ones too, man. Like Van Gundy. I think Van Gundy could be. They're both commentating, and they both should be coaching. Jeff. Yep. Jeff should still be coaching for sure. He's better than Stan.
Yeah, hands down. Jeff Van Gundy should be coaching. But I don't know. Mark Jackson, I hope you get a job, bro. You're well deserving of it. Even if it's an assistant coach, since Jason Kidd is going on to the Mavericks, apparently.
Hey, LeBron.
I call that
shit. Son. Hey, LeBron, make that call. Make that call. Laker Nation would welcome you with open arms. Speaking as a Laker Nation fan, love Mark Jackson. I don't care what he's doing. Put him in the building. I don't care. Give Mark a job. I don't care what it is. Mark Jackson.
Yeah, it's out. Jason the Kid's going to go to the Mavericks more than likely because Rick Carlisle pretty much handpicked him. And I believe that's why he turned down the Blazers job, because he knew something was going on with the Mavericks, and Carlisle was kind of like whispering to him, like, hey, don't take that job. Don't take that job.
Yeah.
Dame's going to be out. Dame's going to LA in a couple years. Don't take that job. Luka is rumored to be wanting out next year and going to LA too. So,
hey.
I just saw it today. Bleacher Report. I'm putting Bleacher Report on blast because this is where I saw it. Bleacher Report. Luka Doncic is planning to leave the Mavericks next year to go to the Lakers.
It's buzzing.
Now, is that realistic? Some shit's gonna have to move around.
Okay,
contracts are gonna have to be negotiated.
It's realistic if he doesn't sign the Supermax, which is he's eligible for this summer, correct?
Yes, he is for Supermax. Yes, this summer. After this next season, he'll be good for it.
Okay. Oh, so it's not this summer; it's after the next one.
Yep. Not this season. Next season. After next season.
Oh, well, that kind of changes things then. Well, maybe there's a little bit more to it because, see, I thought it was this season. Mm-hmm. So, it's definitely possible, man. Anything's possible when the Lakers are on the table. And depending on who they hire as the coach.
Maybe.
That could be the telltale.
All right. So we're kind of already segueing into this. So let's get on to this topic. The Los Angeles Lakers. Who stays, who goes for next year? Ooh. And I'm going to lead off, and I'm just going to say LeBron, AD.
Ha!
Everyone else, bye-bye. Schroeder, they're probably gonna have to do like a sign and trade. I think they're gonna do a sign and trade with Schroeder to probably try and get what was his face? Spencer Dinwiddie, maybe with the Nets. That's a possibility. Kyle Kuzma is probably gonna be moved also. Who knows who we're gonna get for him because he's only making I think like $10 million next year. So that's not really a lot of room to get like a superstar.
Update. I heard a couple teams interested in Kuzma. The Kings.
It's career suicide if he goes there.
Yeah, it's the Kings. The Kings is the closest team. And it was another bad team, man. I can't remember who it was. Maybe the Thunder.
The Thunder?
It might have been the Thunder and the Kings. Yeah, I saw today. They're kind of – but he's definitely not going to be a Laker anymore. I'm kind of sad. I really like Kuzma when we drafted him second round. But, I mean, he did have a rather subpar playoff performance.
He's just awkward. It's just an awkward pairing with LeBron. It's awkward with AD. Even with Drummond now, it's now even more awkward with him if he even stays. But they're even talking about – I don't know. I have no idea what Andre Drummond's going to do. I'm not even going to try and predict that. But
I think Drummond's gone. Montrezl Harrell's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Caruso's going to be back.
Hey, he's in jail.
Hey, man, that's minor, man. That was minor. Did you see what it was too? It was like he had like a grinder too. It was like
it was stupid. Yeah,
stupid rule and the dumb part of that. Never mind. Anyway, moving on. But yeah, so we got him. Who else we got? Maybe KCP. KCP. I would like to see him come back. I think we need him. I think we need him. I heard talks about Dwight would be interested in coming back. I would love to see that.
Mm-hmm.
I think he would. I don't think we should have let him go. I think letting him and JaVale go was a mistake. Should have kept one of the two.
Yeah, you could have signed Dwight Howard to another better minimum contract like Philadelphia did the same year. Mm-hmm. He even tweeted at the end of last year, he's like, coming back as the Laker. Then he erased it and goes, nope, 76ers. And I was like, maybe they're just didn't offer him the contract. I'm like, that's like something that could have happened. Maybe they just didn't offer.
That's what happened. I don't think they offered him. I think you're right.
He's just like, fuck. So I know I go to Philly and try and win a chip there, but now they're eliminated. So, yeah, bye-bye, Philly.
Yeah.
All right, so moving on to Dallas Mavericks. Who stays and who goes?
Ooh. Everybody wants to know about KP, man. What do you think?
Gone.
He's gone.
Gone. He's going OKC. I'm hearing OKC.
Okay, I've heard OKC. I've heard rumblings of OKC. I haven't really heard a lot of rumblings about this because I think this again is going to be poised on who the coach is. Mm-hmm. Who the coach is and what system he brings in and how he feels about Porzingis. Kid comes in. I don't see Kid just trading him. I see Kid trying to make it work.
Yeah. And
then if it's not clicking in them first few weeks, a move will be made by the deadline. Mm-hmm. I don't see a whole nother year. That's what I think. If Jason Kidd is the coach of the Mavericks. But yeah, I Hardaway got to come bring Hardaway back.
I do like Tim Hardaway Jr. He's
okay. We need to let what's his face? Richardson got to go. Let him go. Is he still signed?
I think he's under a one year contract, but he can be moved.
Player option or something. Okay,
no, I think it might be a team option. Actually, obviously, it might be a team option.
Okay, well, if it's team option, yeah, I'll have to let him go, man. He was a disappointment. He was way better in Miami. Horrible trade swapping him for Seth Curry. You saw what Seth was doing. Yeah, Seth was out there playing like Steph. Whack, 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 whack. Every time I look up, he had like 20-something points. You couldn't tell me the Mavericks couldn't use that in that game 7. They'd still be in the playoffs right now had Steph been on the team.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And speaking of that, man, I wanted to bring that up, man. What was Carlisle doing that game 7 when he goes to Trey Burke, who hasn't seen the light of any game? He goes to Trey Burke, not Jalen Brunson off the bench. Like,
which would be the obvious choice.
None of that. He did some bonehead stuff, man.
I think it was just like, you know what? This is my last game. We're not going to make this. Let's get on the floor. Like, have fun, bro. Have fun.
He's like, fuck you. Trey, me and you cool. Get your ass in the game. I don't give a fuck what the strategy is. Like, he was like, you can play, Trey. Trey hadn't played in like 2 or 3 games. He put Trey Burke in. I was like, what's Trey Burke doing in the game right now?
Maybe that's why his mistake. He's just like, fuck, I haven't played Trey all fucking series. Let's put him in. See what happens.
Oh my God, dude. Trey. And I like Trey Burke. He can shoot, man. There's no disrespect to Trey Burke, but I mean, you might as well throw myself in at that point.
He's in the wrong. He's in the wrong system for his player of his stature. He needs to go like in like a 7-second offense, maybe. Maybe like a pick and roll offense would probably be his forte if he's lined up with like a good power forward, or even like a shooting guard, like not pick and roll, but like pick and screen or pick and pop, all that shit. Yeah.
So, I mean, I really do. I believe that whoever the Mavericks bring in, the system has to be really good, and it needs to be a little bit more inclusive. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Because maybe it's not KP so much. Maybe it's too much just Luka doing Luka, and how we've all heard the comparisons, Luka and Trey.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you see how kind of Trey makes people better.
Oh yeah.
Everybody gets their look. You know what I'm saying? And then now Luka can pass just as good, but Trey led the nation in assists and scoring while he was at Oklahoma for a reason. So he can do both, man. I mean, I think he's just better at getting everybody involved than Luka is. So they got to get something in there that involves everybody. And I just think maybe Porzingis, man, give him a couple weeks in a new system with a new coach and then kick his ass to the curb, man. I hate to see him go there.
Right. Yeah, Porzingis. I think maybe. What? Okay, let me throw this at you real quick. We're gonna spitball this real quick. What if?
All right.
Because Kemba Walker's already traded to the Thunder.
Okay.
So what if the Dallas Mavericks trade Kristaps Porzingis for Kemba Walker? Because I'm pretty sure their contracts are fairly close, and it would be almost a one-on-one trade, the straight-up trade. Would you like that that partnership better? The point guard, will take the ball out of Luka's hands a lot, which he's more of a spot-up shooter anyways. So do you think Kemba Walker and Luka would be better than Luka and KP?
That's a very good question. Very good question. And it all hinges on his knee, Kemba Walker's knee health.
Mm-hmm.
If that knee is healthy, I like it.
Okay.
But if we're getting Kemba that we just had, kind of still recuperating, he got to take this offseason to get healthy. And if we're getting Kemba, yeah, we're getting Kemba Walker. Yes, I like that. Because Kemba Walker is not going to like freeze and nut up in the playoffs, and you're not going to see him. Like, he's not scared of the bright lights. He's got that like Trey Young type. You know what I'm saying? He's one of them smaller guards that likes that kind of stuff. So yeah, man. If he's healthy, yeah, I'd like it. I don't really know who else they could do, but I do like that one though. I like that. That's about as even as you could get.
Yeah, the Kemba Walker for KP would probably be pretty. I think the Mavs would win that trade, like hands down. But anyway.
Let me bounce this off you real quick. Let me bounce this off you since we said something. Okay, so Carlisle just went to the Pacers.
Yep,
just left the Mavericks. Do you see maybe them signing and maybe doing like a sign and trade with Turner?
Ooh, with Miles Turner?
Yeah,
I think it's possible with Dallas.
Yeah, because Carlisle's over there now. So what if? Because you remember, so Luka and Carlisle had their riff.
Mm-hmm.
KP and Luka had their riff. What if the whole time Carlisle and KP was like, hey man, if he was running the way I was running, you'd be getting your touches, but he don't want to listen to me.
Right.
So he's like, I'll bring you over here. You can shoot that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You can get all the touches you want.
I think that'd be a good fit. But for Miles Turner, I think that's even more. Guys, yeah. I think that's even more equal than the Kemba Walker trade. The Miles Turner for KP, straight up.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Kristaps Porzingis. I don't know. I've never been a KP fan. Never, not even when he was in New York. When he was drafted way too high. I think he would have dropped. He should have been at least below top 5 for sure. But that's just me. I wouldn't have took him. But speaking of drafts,
I like KP. I've been in. Yeah.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm just saying, man. I've been a KP fan since he came in, man. I think it's the one thing that Phil did right while he was there running. It was drafting KP. Like, you know what I'm saying? That was the one thing he did while he was with the Knicks. That was the one pick.
Yeah. All right. Maybe, I guess. I think Phil did not take that job seriously at all. He's just like, he just offered me a bunch of money. I told him I didn't want the job, and then he gave me more money. So I was just like, all right, I'll sit in the desk. Fuck it.
Bro, let me tell you what they did with Phil Jackson. They're like, you don't even have to come to fucking work. We're going to give you a phone.
Just be here.
Answer the phone, answer the text message, just it. You don't even got to come to the building.
Right.
It's just to say we got Phil Jackson. It's a name thing. Stay in LA. He was at home.
Mm-hmm.
He was at home.
He was at home with Gene.
They're like, you got to come to like 2 games.
All right, guys. We just had the NBA lottery, and my hometown Pistons got the number 1 pick. And everyone is saying that this guy will be the next Piston, the next savior of the Detroit Pistons. Cade Cunningham going at number 1. I'm going to tell you why he's not going at number 1. Because this guy is still there. Because Evan Mobley will be taking that number 1 spot.
I don't think so. No.
The Pistons are notorious for fucking up drafts and good lottery picks. Darko Milicic is the fucking prime example. And guess what's going to happen on this year's lottery? They're going to take Evan Mobley. You know why? Because Evan Mobley is a great defender. He blocks, he rebounds, and he can shoot, and he can post, he can dunk, he can do it all, and he's over 7 foot tall. He is Joel Embiid, but 5 years younger and with a good back. Evan Mobley.
I swear to God, man.
I'm not going to bet that. I'm not going to bet it.
Okay,
but
don't bet it. Don't bet it. Because if they draft another Stanley Johnson ass type motherfucker, I swear to God, with this number 1 pick, I mean, they cannot blow it on a rotation dude. No disrespect to Stanley Johnson, but he is a 8th man, 7th man at best. I mean, I don't know what they were doing, but I mean, I think they're going to go with Cade, man. You got to go. It's guard oriented. The NBA. He's phenomenal. I love the kid. I want to see Cade in Detroit because Jeremiah Grant's doing good. You see, he's on Team USA. Shout out to him. Mm-hmm. You put those two together. Hey, you got a little something. You got a little something. So I hope they go. I hope they go Cade because I don't see that guy and Grant like how that's going to work good. Like not in today's NBA. You need a guard, so you can't pass him up.
They do need a guard. They do. Yeah.
Who is their guard? Who is their guard?
I think Evan Mobley would be.
You can't name one.
I think Evan Mobley would be the pick at number 1. That's who I would take at number 1. Evan Mobley. But the mock draft says different. And Cade Cunningham will be going number 1 to the Pistons, and then he'll play for a few years, and then he'll want out, and then the Pistons will be right back here. I'm saying, get a big man that can spread the floor. That's what they need.
Got Jeremiah Grant.
Jeremiah Grant ain't no fuck. He ain't shit.
he's a big man.
I'm gonna say it right now. Jeremiah Grant ain't shit.
Hey man, it was Dan that said that to the The
only reason that you know Jeremiah Grant's name is because he's on the Pistons. That's the only reason you know his name.
False. I know his name because of his uncle. Because that's Horace's nephew. That's how I first know him. Thank you very much. That's how I first knew who the kid was. Then I watched his game progress, and I like it. Jeremiah Grant Shout out to you. You're welcome on the show anytime. We'll schedule it when Dan's not here. Don't worry, I got your back. Jeremiah Grant. Come on.
Sorry, Jeremiah. I seen you play all season. Not impressed, bro.
When did you see a Pistons game?
I live in Michigan. That's all we get here is Pistons games.
Fair enough. They play Pistons games though? I figured it was so bad they weren't even playing them. I didn't know. My bad. All right.
See, exactly, because they got all-stars like Jeremiah Grant. Going number
all they had.
Going number 3. My man right here. This is my go-to right here. Jalen Green.
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Green from the G League, elite team on the G League. Jalen Green. I think he will be going number 2. If Cade Cunningham goes number 1, Jalen Green will go number 2 to Houston, and Mobley will drop down to 3.
Man, speaking of Houston, they need everybody.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And matter of fact, I think if Evan Mobley doesn't go number 1 to the Pistons, he's probably going to drop down to like out of the top 5. Because there's a lot of shooters in this draft.
Yeah, I mean, the Rockets, their best player right now is Christian Wood. Yeah. And he's like a stretch 4. So, they're going to be looking for a guard because Wall's coming off that, Achilles, I believe, in it.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, they got to go with the best player on the board, man, that can handle the ball, put the ball in the bucket.
Yeah, they could. I think. Yeah, Jalen Green. That dude's like 6. He's 6'7", and he's a shooting guard. So
that's what they
dude's
need.
Big.
That's what they need.
And he can shoot.
That's what they need.
Yeah, I'll see Jalen Green going number 2 to the Rockets, and then Evan Mobley dropping down to number 3. Who has the 3rd pick? Do you even know?
No, I can find out. I thought you might have had it up. Let me see.
Is it the Thunder? Because that wouldn't make any sense either.
It was a draft lottery, right?
Yeah.
What this was? Yeah, man, my crack staff off today. So draft lottery. We got Pistons number 1, right?
Yeah.
Number 2.
The Houston Rockets.
Okay. Hold on.
It's cool.
Number 3 is Cleveland.
Oh, the
Cleveland's
Cavaliers.
Number 3. Yeah, I thought it was Cleveland. I didn't want to say it beforehand. Sorry. Yeah, we got Cleveland 3 and then Toronto 4.
Oh, okay. I can see Cleveland taking Mobley at 3 then. And then taking
Mobley's the big guy, right? That's
4.
the big guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could definitely see him going number 3 to Cleveland.
Yep. Because Cleveland don't have nobody either. And they have Colin Sexton. Well, they have Colin Sexton and they have
Kevin Love.
Yeah, they got Kevin Love. I guess. They do have Darius Garland, though, too. So
I forgot about Garland. I forgot about him.
Yeah, but I'll take Jalen Suggs going 4 to, what was it, Toronto, you said? Yep. So I got Jalen Suggs going 4th to Toronto, and Davion Mitchell. Davion Mitchell from Baylor going 5th.
To Orlando.
So there's my top 5 where I think everyone's going to go. It's pretty much it's I don't know. It's close to the mock. I don't know. I do have some switches in there. I think other teams could pull some stuff out of their hat. But who knows? Mm-hmm. Who knows?
We got to see, man. There's been a lot of early movement. We get a lot of early movement, so and there's always draft day movement. So, and then right after, you know what I mean? Like as far as like before the picks and then after the picks, like Luka and Trey.
Yep, exactly. So, yep.
Ain't never over till it's over.
Yeah. Speaking of which, do you think the Clippers can come back real quick? You think the Clippers can come back? for the third straight time?
Yeah, we got Clippers playing tonight down 0-2 to the Suns, I believe.
Yep.
They have to win this game. Starting first off, they have to win this game. Mm-hmm. Game 3 tonight at home is a must win, and then Game 4 is a must win
for sure.
But do I think they can come back? Yes, because they've done it twice. To answer your question, yes, I think they can come back, but it starts tonight, and if they lose tonight, it's over.
Yeah, for sure.
It's over.
Well, yeah, we got the NBA playoffs coming on. As you can tell, we'd already segued into it. But, yeah, PG. Can PG come back again? 3, come on. I don't know. 0-2 for a third time in a row? I'm going to go ahead and say no. I'm going to say get out the brooms because Phoenix is cleaning the kitchen. And I'm going to go ahead and say bet that.
Brooms?
Bet that. Phoenix sweep.
Bet that on a sweep?
If Kawhi doesn't come back, Phoenix will sweep.
Okay. I see you and Charles Barkley drinking that juice, that good juice. That ain't sharing.
Hey. Me and Uncle Chucker, we tight, bro. We like this. Me and Uncle Chuck.
First of all, that's just a blatant lie. Yeah, man. I don't know about a sweep. I definitely believe Phoenix is going to win the series, though. I'm going to give Phoenix the win in the series. 6 games. Phoenix.
Okay, 6. I was going to say you can't say 5.
No, I was going to say
more
Phoenix.
Game. Oh, sweet, no, it's going to be a sweep.
No, I had Phoenix. I definitely had Phoenix picked before the series started between these two.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with no Kawhi.
Yeah, Chris Paul comes back. I think Chris Paul comes back tonight.
Oh yeah,
so
he's back. He's back and playing. So
So yeah, sweep.
I got it. Yeah. Are you still going with the sweep, huh?
Oh fuck yeah! Hands down, sweep.
You might be right, man. Clippers might be out of gas, bro. Might be out of gas. Yeah.
I had this thing too.
Hilarious. Look at that, man. We're coming along, man. Look at the show progressing with the visuals, man. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Speaking of which, is Devin Booker the second coming of Kobe Bryant? I'm going to let you go first on this one.
Let's slow down, man. Let's pump. First of all, let's pump your brakes. Okay? Same height, same weight. Daddies both played in the NBA. That's all well and good. Kobe told him to be legendary. That's all well and good, too. But there are levels to this thing. Kobe Bryant-esque. We'll say that. Esque. Kobe-esque. Next Kobe, no. Yeah. Next Kobe, no. He'll be something like Kobe. He has the moves. He's playing like him. I love it. You know what I mean? Like he's got that. He's going to that fadeaway, right? Driving right to the middle. You know, right, doing that little Kobe pump fake, rising up, hitting that mid range. He looks just like him out there, man. I love it. I love watching Devin Booker this playoffs, man. It's been great, beautiful basketball. But let's slow down on that because I believe at this age, Kobe already had 3 rings.
True, but he also played for the Lakers.
Hey, man, hey, you play for who you draft, you okay? So
he plays. The Hornets drafted him, but he's like, I ain't playing him. Well, yeah, because he threatened to go to Italy. You don't know the Kobe story. Oh, I might tell you the Kobe story. All right. The Kobe story is Kobe was threatening to – he told every single NBA team if they drafted him, other than the Los Angeles Lakers, if they drafted him, he would go back to Italy for 3 years. And because he was under contract in Italy, and Italy was willing to break that contract if he was going to go to LA, but that was the only team. But he was still playing overseas, so he's like, if you guys draft me, I will not play for you. I will go overseas and play over there, and for the remainder of my contract.
That's what's up, man. What you have just witnessed right now is their first bet that fact with Dan dropping that exclusive bet that fact. In case you did not know that Kobe story, that's cool though, man. I believe it. You got to pull the get your Manning on like the Manning Mafia did with Eli. Hey, we ain't playing for San Diego.
Not playing there. Well, we're going to go to New York though. I guess.
Yeah, we're gonna go to New York. That's what he said. He goes, no, we're not gonna go there. We're gonna go here. I'll give a damn what the draft board said. Grab his name, put it down there to the Giants. That's where we're going. Make it happen. Bye.
See ya. See you in New York. You got drafted.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You'd be on the
pulling out the
jet.
shots.
Yeah, exactly, man. That's crazy though.
Yeah. All right. Moving on to the Eastern Conference. There we go. We got the Hawks and Bucks. And just as a reminder to throw this out there, I did not make these. These are courtesy of Clutch Points.
Bird gang. Who you got in the series, Dan?
Oh, Hawks, hands down.
Good.
I had the Bucks. I'm going back on my word. I'm retaking because of what happened last night, because the Bucks gave that game away and the Hawks wanted it more. The Hawks just want it more. That's all there is to it. They've already stole home court advantage away from supposedly one of the next best players in the world in Giannis Antetokounmpo. So, and he hasn't been really showing up this offseason. This guy needs a jump shot. Giannis needs a jump shot.
Oh, don't get me started on Giannis, Dan.
Dude needs a jump shot.
Don't get me started on Giannis, man. Don't get me started on how he don't have like that. Oh, don't get me started, bro. Don't get me started on Giannis, bro. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous at this point. Anybody
can just drive to the basket and dunk. Anybody can do that. It takes a real basketball player to shoot.
Bro,
Giannis cannot do that.
Free throw line. That's it. Free throw line extended. Mm-hmm. That's it.
I'm not even asking for threes.
We're asking you to be able to catch the ball and shoot it. Not two dribbles, not getting your bag and rock the boat, all that fancy calorie. No, we just want you to be able to be a spot up shooter, be able to hit the baseline three occasionally, because that's the shortest one. You should be able to do that every 1 out of 3. That's not bad for him. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's ridiculous, man. I don't know what it is, but I will say this. At least he ain't scared to shoot.
He ain't scared to shoot, but he ain't good at it either.
Hey, he ain't scared to shoot like somebody else.
Nope. See, this is what I don't get, is that he'll drive to the lane three times in a row. 2-3 times in a row. 4th time, pulls up. You just saw the drive work 3 times in a row. And now you're just going to pull up for a jumper? Are you tired? You need a rest?
Yes. Fatigue. That's exactly what it is. Exactly what it is. Because he's like, he's so tired. It takes a lot of energy, man, getting the rebound, driving the whole thing, doing 2 spin moves, powering through 3 people. Like, that's every 15 seconds you're doing that for 4 quarters. That's him. So when they back off and give him that 3 every once in a while, he just like, fuck it.
Launch.
Yeah, I'm tired. Yeah, I'm tired, man. Shoot. I'm tired. Let it go. I practice this. Let me show you. Unlike somebody.
Somebody. Who's somebody? Who's somebody?
Oh man, certain people, can't shoot either. But certain people don't even try. Yeah, ain't gonna name no names. We're all watching the playoffs.
That's true. Are you referring to this man?
No.
Are you referring to playoff Pete?
No, I wasn't talking about him. Dude, I'm talking about is at home, like me and you watching the games.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm not going to talk about that.
Very cool. Yeah. My team, my people come out the East.
Yep.
Ben Simmons and the 76ers, I'm going to go ahead and say it, damn it.
I'm trying to make you say it. I'm sitting here for 5 minutes trying to make you say his goddamn name.
I'm mad. That was my pick. You ruined my whole bracket. So, it is what it is, though, man. I mean, just shoot the ball, man. Giving up dunks because you got Trey Young in front. Don't get me started, man. Let's move on. Let's move on.
Yeah, Ben Simmons, you trash, bro. You trash, bro. All right. Is Trey Young a superstar? For our final topic of the day.
Okay, I'll give it to you real quick. Yes, I think he's a superstar. Why? Because he's doing this in the playoffs. He's knocking teams out left and right. He knocked out the big bad 76ers. He knocked out the Knicks that everybody thought the Knicks were back. He's doing this stuff on the road. He's showing up for big games. And even when his shot isn't there, he's still showing up in the fourth quarter making like free throws or timely passes or something like that. He just shows up. He's very consistent. Hawks are slowly becoming my new second favorite team behind my Lakers. I'm getting me a Hawks hat. It's official. Trey Young, Ice Trey. Very happy. Go Hawks, go. Bird gang, all that shit. Go Hawks. Hawks are going to the finals.
Hawks to the finals. How many games? How many games? They're up 1-0. How many games?
Hawks in 7. Hawks in 7.
Oh, 7. Okay. Yeah, I will take. I had the Bucks going to the finals, but as I said before, I am going to take that back, and I'm going to take the Hawks in 7 also. So, but Trey Young, a superstar. He's a very, very, very good player as of right now. He's a very, very good player. If he was a superstar, he would have led the Hawks to a number 1, number 2, at least a number 3 seed. But number 5, he's a Cinderella. He is Cinderella this year. The glass slipper is still going. He still has a glass slipper on, and we're going to see how long it takes for it to fall off. But I think Trey Young will end up pulling out. They will end up pulling out this series, but I don't think he's on superstar status quite yet. I'm not going to give up my star player on 2K to get Trey Young. I'm not going to do it.
You are crazy. Okay?
Not going to do it.
You're crazy. You're crazy. Trey Young has arrived. We're seeing it before our eyes.
He plays no defense.
He's here, man. He's a superstar. He's underrated, man. I'm tired. It's not going to be no Trey Young slander on the show, Dan. I talked to you about this pre-show. Not going to be no Trey Young slander.
I call him a very, very good player.
Oh, no. Very, very good player. That's disrespectful. The man should have been an all-star. He wasn't even an all-star. He wasn't even an all-star. Can you believe that? He wasn't even an all-star. A lot of good players weren't all-stars, though. It should have been all-stars in the East, though.
That's true. The East is
there were a lot. So there was a lot of snubs. They snubbed a lot of people in the East.
Yeah, I think there's like a passing of the torch, as you might say. LeBron's getting older. CP3 is getting older. Russell Westbrook's getting older. Durant's getting older. Kyrie's getting older. Harden's getting older. And now you have Trey Young emerging. And then you have De'Aaron Fox, which I like. He's still underrated. The only bright spot the Sacramento Kings have, but still underrated. And who else? Donovan Mitchell's coming up. Luka. And you have all these young superstars that's ready to take this NBA, ready to take the throne from everybody, from all these aging superstars that me and you still look at as like almost like gods almost. Even though we see LeBron with this hairline all fucked up and we see KD with this hairline falling out and, but, these people are getting old. James Harden getting fat. And it's passing of the baton. And that's the way I don't know. We're going to see a new NBA in about 4 years.
Yeah.
Jason Tatum.
It's in good hands, though, man. The league is in good hands.
Oh, for sure. For sure. I always think about that. I'm like, what? Who's my son going to look up to? Who a basketball player is my son going to look up to? Like I did to Kobe or MJ. It amazes me. But anyways, guys, that's it for the show. Thank you for tuning in. And if you're watching on the replay, thank you for watching on the replay, which will be on YouTube. We are streaming on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. And we are here every Thursday night, 9:00 Eastern, live. And thanks for tuning in. And we'll see you next week where we talk about the NFL. And we have a special guest on, Lennon Crisp. That's his name. And he is a writer for news for The Cave, which is like a Missouri sports page, I guess. So, and he writes about the Chiefs. So we're going to have some fun talking about the NFL next week. So make sure you tune in next week if you're an NFL fan. And we'll probably end up talking about the NBA playoffs too, because we always do. But for right now, thank you for clicking that play button. Ow, that hurts. And I love you guys. I'll see you guys next week.
Hey, man, Jerrion Blaze, Cloud Chronicles, man. Y'all check us out. Bet that every Thursday. Check us out on The Real Boys, man. We out of here. Peace, love, like, share, follow.
Later.